Ah, Master, how wonderful to see you. Welcome, welcome from the bottom of my heart.
Hi, sweetie. I'm so happy you're here. You're really here! This place? Well, I have no idea, actually. That is a really good question. You're so smart.
You are now inside our gaming application. Since you have come all the way here to grace us with your presence, I wish to entertain you to the fullest extent possible. I assume for a man like you, there would be no greater entertainment than the challenge, the rigor, and the excitement of combat. I have prepared a number of demons for your battling enjoyment.
The rules are simple. Last one standing is the winner! By the way, I'm like super duper strong. Check out the guns.
We will try not to be a dull encounter, sir. After all, your happiness is our happiness. You have bested us. Completely and utterly. We graciously bow and accept our defeat.
That was so freaking cool! That was like the most awesomest thing ever! You're like some kind of epic knight! We were just no match for your awesome!
I take immense pride in naming you my master. You truly deserve our respect. Even the current ordeal you face cannot stop you from creating a bright new future for all humankind. Of that, we are now sure.
Totally! No one stands a chance against you! You just melted my heart with your incredible... Well, nice playing with you. Have a great week!
Friday. The day of wrath dawns. Now do the children of men tremble.
Are you awake? What? I never even set foot inside your room!
Good morning. Did you sleep all right?
Really, dude? Damn, you've got nerves like steel. I couldn't stop thinking about what Miyako-chan said yesterday. I didn't get a wink of sleep.
We're all here. Now that you've all had a chance to sleep on it, have we made up our mind? Yes. It is time to decide our course of action.
Well, I've been giving it a lot of thought, and... even if it will save the world, I just don't know about giving up our lives, you know?
Then, should we refuse? We have no guarantees that Miyako Hotsuin is telling us the truth. And besides, we can't be sure that her plan is really the only way to save the world.
You're right. But do we have another plan? Wait, we shouldn't do as Miss Miyako asks just because we don't have another option prepared. There has to be a better way.
Huh. Looks like we're getting a call from Chief Miyako.
Good morning. I have given you a night to consider my proposal. Have you come to a decision?
What are we gonna do? You're not gonna tell her we'll sacrifice ourselves, are you? We fought the administrators and gone through so much. We can't just give up now.
I think we should consider how much we truly trust this woman. We've overcome very difficult odds up to this point. Are we sure we won't be able to overcome the scenario she's trying to convince us of? The answer should be clear to us all.
Now, tell me your answer.
No way! Are you serious about this?
You are willing to sacrifice yourselves for the greater good of the world. Are you sure of your decision? Thank you so very much. Please, I would like you all to come to the Sky Tower.
I didn't expect that you would wish for us to roll over and obey her.
I did not expect them to submit to your plan.
Neither did I, but they have made the right decision.
For this to work, you know you must sacrifice yourself as well.
That matters little. It is my duty, as Miyako Hotsuin.
I see. Then there is nothing more to be said. I do wonder, though. Was there truly no other way?
Once they arrive, I will activate the device. I appreciate you coming, all of you. Let me remind you that your sacrifice will save the world. The decision you have made today is far more brave, wise, and loving than any humankind has ever made. The next world will be built upon your selflessness. It is likely no one will know what you've all done, but your courage is more precious than anything else in this world. Now then, if you would please come this way.
If it is to save lives, then I will gladly lay down my own. This is my justice.
We're doing this to save the world. I know we are. Don't worry, I think you did the right thing.
Well, looks like this is goodbye, everyone. At least we're all in this together, so I suppose it isn't goodbye.
I wonder if she'll be sad without me. But we're doing this to save the world, to give her a world to live in.
Let's get this over with. I hope the new world is one full of good food. That way, everyone can be happy.
I have someone I want to protect in this world. If this is what it takes.
I wonder what the next world's going to be like. Could be interesting.
If all it takes to save the world is our sacrifice, then this is the right choice.
I haven't done anything in my life that I'm really proud of. But I guess if I can use my life to save the world.
As long as you're by my side, I won't be scared.
Brother, I thank you for agreeing to this.
Your thanks is arbitrary. This is the path that's been chosen for us, and humanity.
I cannot thank you enough for choosing this, the right path for humankind. You too understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's just as I thought when we first met. Well then, I leave the rest to you, Alcor. Please, don't let their courage be in vain.
Of course, Miyako Hotsumi. So this is the decision you've all come to.
And why am I being held responsible for their idiocy?
Damn it, I got rejected again. No company will take me.
Hey, we should go somewhere fun the next time we have a break.
Yo, old timer, spare some change?
But it's not like there's anything I really feel passionate about.
Shining One, all my friends. With your sacrifice, the world itself has lost a great potential. However, this is the world that you saved, at the cost of your lives. I will continue to watch over it as long as I exist.
I just told you how it goes. La 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 la. And I just told you it's a bit off, moron. It's supposed to go la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
The plan worked, but I'm sorry. It's Daichi. How'd you know? The plan succeeded, but we'd let our guard down. Daichi said he needed to use the bathroom, then...
Hey! Nothing's wrong. Why are you so worried all of a sudden? Don't spend time worrying about me. You should think about what's waiting up ahead. We already split with Miyako. Things are getting a lot tougher for us. You shouldn't be wasting precious time loafing around in a place like this. Besides, I'm real picky about my bread. It's gotta be a hearty sourdough, still warm from the oven. Wait, the hell am I talking about? What's wrong, Ai? You're gasping for breath.
Oh, it's nothing. I just had this strange feeling, so I went out on patrol.
Hold on, Sherlock Hina. What's this all about, You and Hina? Together? Talking?
Huh? There's nothing like that going on, right? Hey! Cut that out!
The comedy routine's not flying today? You and Hinako, huh? I see what's going on here. Sitting in a tree, perhaps? Kissi.
Jeez, quit it!
照れるなよ。こっちまで恥ずかしくなる。
What are you doing? If you do that, I'll... Moron.
Huh?
申し訳ありません。穴があったら入りたいです。
It's almost time to meet Miyako. Let's go.
We have to save Daichi and stop Miss Miyako. I know we can. Once we do that, we can save Psyduke too.
Indeed. This is where we shall put an end to her plans.
So, you came.
Miss Miyako!
I see you've brought Shijima as well.
You all came! Just for me!
What's that? Denebula, Spica, Arcturus, all the Triangulum are being stored here. And is that Psyduke?
Alcor. It seems all the major players have finally gathered together.
Indeed. Since the moment of my awakening, everything I have done has led to this.
Miyako-chan!
Mr. Shijima, please hold still.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Huh? My rope? I'm saved! Oh my god! When she took her sword out, I thought I was a goner.
Now then, I will only ask once more. Do you have any intention of cooperating with me?
You heard her answer once. That should be sufficient.
My solution saves the world with the least amount of pain and fewest amount of casualties. Why can't you understand this?
Because we will find a way that won't require anybody's sacrifice. Neither ours nor yours, Miss Miyako.
It seems there is no point in arguing any further. Whoever still stands at the end of this shall determine the fate of the world.
Very well, Miyako Hotsuin. We shall obliterate this plan of yours. There shall be nothing left.
That's right, Miss Miyako. We will fight against the path you have chosen with all our strength.
Very well. I will have to force you to obey me then.
Jotaro! Dio!
Your powers will no longer work on us.
I should have suspected you would find a way to neutralize my attacks.
Of course we have. Eyes sharp, everyone. See that device holding Alcor? It's most likely being powered by the Dragon Stream. If I can reach it, I should be able to set him free.
Do you really think I'll let you get any closer? Alcor is just as vital to my plan as all of you are. Agents, prepare for combat!
Understood, Chief.
Since I can now wield the power of the Dragon Stream, I should be able to operate the device holding Alcor. It won't be easy getting to him, and will likely take some time to set him free. Miyako's plans will crumble if he is released. I leave the command to you. Either we strike at Miyako directly, or strive to take back Alcor. Let's go.
Oh, hey! Yeah, for me too. We were playing this just a few days ago, but it feels so nostalgic now. It still had some power left, so I decided to give it a try. It feels so strange though. Up until all this started, I was trying my best to save the world inside a video game. But now we're fighting to save the real world. Our world.
What's that in your hands, Mr. Shijima? It resembles a tool used for missile guidance. Mr. Shijima is a rather strange person.
Huh?
申し訳ありません。穴があったら入りたいです。
Oh, it's you. I don't know what to do. Yes. I'm afraid I might lose you, or the others during our battle with Canopus. When I think about it, I feel this dread. I can't stop shaking. I will.
Huh?
申し訳ありません。穴があったら入りたいです。
His words finally helped me to realize the truth. I should have been concise and honest with you from the start. You deserve a reason for why I did not approve of your plan. It was not merely to protect the potentials of the Shining One and the 13 others. I didn't want to see your potential wiped out. I just wanted you to live.
Why are you bringing this up now? Even if you'd said that, I likely still would have gone ahead with my plans.
You may be right, but things might have changed. I told you about their potential, but I neglected to tell you of your own. I assumed you wouldn't change, and in doing so, I fled from my own potential.
Either way, there's nothing to be done about it now. No matter how you try to make amends, we still parted ways. Apologies cannot change the past.
This is true. I am too late.
Then why?
Because we can choose our future, you and I, right now. That's why I am here. I'd like you to accept me one more time. For the sake of a brighter future, Miyako Hotsuin, I need your light.
You say some pretty human things.
It takes one to know one.
You think you're being cute, but you're not. Maybe I should tie you up again.
I am surprised. I never imagined I'd hear jesting from you, Miyako Hotsuin. I believe this new Miyako Hotsuin is cute as well.
Say what you like. I don't care.
なんで
I've been considering what Miyako said to me. As head of the Hotsuin family, I am unable to leave Japan due to my importance to its national defense. In fact, I never even considered leaving the country in the first place. But what Miyako said was to go die somewhere else. Somewhere out in the world. That's the same as telling me to forget my position, deny my name, and be free. No, I suppose not. There is one thing I would like to try. Does your offer to do something for me still stand? This isn't because of what she said. As I mentioned, I've never left Japan. And for better or worse, Miyako Hotsuin does exist in this world. There may be fatal flaws with her personality, but her skill is nothing to scoff at. And I thought, perhaps it wouldn't be a terrible idea to leave Gyps to her and go on a journey. I'd like to go out on my own 2 feet and see the world that I, as Yamato Hotsuin, have a responsibility to protect. Of course, my sworn friend. We shall always be together. Where did you come from? You're worse than the blasted demons.
なんで
Alcor and I are nearly finished with the terminal. With some final adjustments, we should be able to use it to reach Canopus.
I believe I'm not required for this part of the process. My work on the skill crack modifications should soon be finished as well.
Good work, both of you. Through our battle with the shards, we have finally found a glimmer of hope. we may have a chance at defeating Canopus. Still, before we begin this final battle, there is a decision we must make. Do you prefer to be first? Rather, I have no intention of questioning your priorities, but now is not the time for that. We must decide what we will do with the world after Canopus is defeated.
That is true. Defeating Canopus is a necessity to stop the world's collapse. The more important question is how we shall deal with future administrator invasions. It is a decision that must be made now. The answer we decide will determine what kind of world the next regression will bring us.
I'm sure we each have our own opinions. However, we need to agree on a single course of action. Any disagreement can affect morale.
Yamato's got a point there. Hey, does this situation remind you guys of anything? Like, last time, with Polaris? We all gathered like this and spoke pretty freely about what we wanted. Then again, last time we all ended up at each other's throats because we couldn't agree.
I haven't forgotten, but this time, we can stand together. We can overcome this crisis.
I gotta agree with you there. It makes me damn proud.
Agreed. So let us speak freely now. What will we do with the world when Canopus lies defeated? If anyone has an idea on how to deal with the invading administrators, speak now.
We have to do something about them before they annihilate humanity. But what can we do?
Well, I've got an idea how we can handle them. It's simple. We destroy every administrator. We eradicate every sword that comes for us.
Mr. Kuriki, are you mad? There are countless administrators and swords, as numerous as the stars themselves. It would be a fool's errand to try and slay them all.
I think our odds are pretty good, actually. Once we defeat Canopus, we'll have access to the astrolabe once again. We hold the administrative authority, and Saidu can manipulate the astrolabe. The damage caused by each invasion could be easily undone by regressing the world to a previous state. As long as humanity controls the astrolabe, we stand a solid chance of defeating the administrators. It'll be tough, yes, but eventually, there'll be no more to invade us.
But Mr. Kuriki, if all of you or Elcor are slain, that would be the end of the species. The astrolabe requires all the administrative authority and Elcor to function. I could not manipulate the astrolabe. Much of my existence is human after all.
Well, if that's the case, we just have to make sure we keep ourselves and Saiduk safe.
I'm totally down for this. It's pretty frickin' simple. All we gotta do is kill the damn monsters that try to kill us, right? Besides, it really pisses me off that these dumbass administrators get to decide what happens in our world. This world belongs to humans. We make our own decisions.
That's my point. This is our world. We don't need administrators. And as long as we reject their rule, we control the astrolabe. After they're gone, we can still use the astrolabe to improve the world, end all suffering and poverty. It'll even be possible for us to restore the environment to its original state. We can improve our science, advance our medicine, heal those that suffer from incurable illnesses. The power of the astrolabe shouldn't be used to lord over humankind. It should be used to help them prosper. It'll be a long and arduous battle, but imagine what humanity could gain from victory.
True. Controlling the astrolabe would be a great boon to mankind.
See? Sako agrees. What about the rest of you? Thank you for understanding. So, any other ideas?
To fight a nigh-endless onslaught of administrators and swords. I suppose that is one possibility, Shining One. Me? Well, there is the plan of which you and I spoke. We have the option of appointing a human as administrator, allowing them to ascend to the heavenly throne.
A human administrator? Is that even possible?
It is, though to do so, we require the reactivation of all functions of the astrolabe. By rewriting the data in the Akashic record, we could change a human into a being more like me, which would allow them to ascend the throne.
I see. And we could use the triangulum I captured, repurposing them into this administrator's swords. We could do all that with the power of the astrolabe. It is like my plan, but will not require the multitude of sacrifices.
Correct. Moreover, should a human take the throne, there is no worry that they would wish to harm mankind. He or she would, in essence, be caretaker of the world.
A human governing the human world. So that is the future you seek.
Correct. But I should stress that the human who takes on this role will shoulder a heavy burden. They will have the power to reshape the world and the responsibility to guide it.
If they wanted, they could alter the world however they please. But should the world take a turn for the worse, all responsibility would rest upon them. A heavy burden indeed. Although, if one of sound morals were to take up the throne, the world could turn out beautiful.
True. Alas, there is one flaw to keep in mind. The human that sits upon the heavenly throne would remain forever in the Akasha stratum. They would never be able to speak to their friends, to share the same time as them. They would know the world only from a distance.
No, that sounds really lonely. That would be almost like death.
Although, the idea itself isn't a bad one. If a human becomes an administrator, we could restore the damage done to the world, and the other administrators wouldn't invade.
Yeah, but who would take up the throne then at such a terrible price?
Alright, so that's another option before us. Allow me to offer up one more alternative. We could create an entirely new world.
A new world? What does that mean exactly?
It means an escape from the administrator's system. The astrolabe can not only regress the world, but it can recreate it from nothing. And this new world would be outside the influence of the Akashic record. In other terms, we would no longer be bound to the rule of the administrators.
But Yamato Hotsuin, you and I discussed the flaws in this solution previously.
I'm aware, Alcor. This newly created world would begin in a primeval state, devoid of all our history and technology. We must avoid this at all costs.
Is there a way around that? Some way we can make it not primeval?
There is. It requires considerable use of the administrative authority.
What do you mean?
The administrative authority has the ability to inherently project one's will onto the world. We could further divide the authority you all possess amongst the entire population of the world. The combined will of 7 billion people would be actively reflected in the new world's creation. Collectively, there is a chance we could reshape everything. If we enacted this plan, perhaps we could avoid the primeval world entirely.
Oh, cool. If we make all that happen, maybe we could get a world pretty close to, this one. One big problem, though. There's barely anyone left alive in this world. There's certainly nowhere near 7 billion.
Even when a human has died, their data still exists within the Akashic record. We can access that data and give to them a share of the administrative authority. If we do this, we can use the willpower of the deceased to change the world. The problem is, we can't be certain that the administrative authority will function the same in this new world. There's no assurance that we will be able to shape this new world as we see fit.
True. There is one other complication worth our discussion. If we are able to use the authority to reshape this new world, it will be forged by the will of all people.
So we won't just get people with good intentions, we'll get the will of evil people too. If it turns out that humanity is predominantly wicked, frightened, desperate, we'll get a world that will reflect that.
Yes, that's correct. And the world we make would be permanent. There'd be no chance to recreate it again. After all, if there's no administrator system, there will be no astrolabe. With no astrolabe, there'd be no regression. We'd never be able to modify the world or return it to a past state. But consider the alternative scenario. It might be a better world than this one. The will of 7 billion people, all wishing for some form of happiness, would be imprinted upon it.
We're basically betting the fate of the entire species on a single roll of the dice.
It is surely dangerous, but I think it is a risk worth taking. To strive for success, one must take calculated risks. Does anyone have any further ideas? Well then, it seems these are our 3 best theories. Now we must choose one.
Brother, wait. I'm sure everyone needs time to think before we commit to a solution. Why don't we allow them all a moment to ponder this rather than forcing them to decide right now?
You have a point.
Shining One, which path would you choose? I believe that no one would dispute your appraisal of the situation.
He's right. I mean, you aren't our fearless leader for nothing.
As long as you're with us, I think we could survive any world.
It seems as though your opinion will be the deciding factor for all of us. We don't have long before the void takes this world. You will have to decide before then. As for the rest of you, make your final preparations. Battle awaits.
仮にも私は妹なわけで、私が嫌いなタイプと兄が付き合うのは嫌なわけ。なので、お兄ちゃんが付き合うべき女性を私が決めます。
勝手にも程がある。
私の一押しは